Well, we're gonna be replacing the carburetor on this. Got a Nettlebrock 600, and I noticed the intake's got kind of a small leak on this side. We're just gonna replace the gasket, take the intake off, put a new gasket on it, and we're gonna be replacing this radiator. Should be an easy project. Let's get started. We didn't need to take the intake off. The leak was actually down here by the thermostat housing. This bypass hose actually had a little cut on it. So that's where the leak of coolant was, on the right side here. But we're going to put another carburetor on it, leave this intake on. It's actually a steel factory intake, so it should be okay, I hope. But let's go ahead and put the carburetor on, and then we'll move on to the radiator here. All right, let's get back to work. A steel intake, it's actually a factory aluminum. It's got the Ford insignia on it right here, but it is aluminum. And it had this spacer on. I don't know what for, but I guess it covers this little hole right here. So we're gonna clean this one up again and put another 2 gaskets on it and go from there. Oh, this is what we got. It's a Nettlebrock 1405 600 CFM. So, let's see. These carburetors, I've never had any issues with them. They are brand new, and they seem to be the choice right here. It's the best one, I believe. That other Holly that it had, I mean, it just looks so flimsy compared to this. This is actually pretty good, I think. 600. Gotta plug up this vacuum port here for the brakes, or PVC, but we're going to be using the one on the front, and we should be okay. Alright, this goes right here. Alright, let's get this baby on there. Uh-oh, running into some issues here. That right there is no good. Oh boy. It's barely touching there. Alright. That's something I wasn't expecting, so let's see what we can do. Well, we just spent these 2 little mechanisms here so they'll clear the valve cover. You can see we're actually clearing pretty good already, and everything's going to be fine because there's an actual return lever on there, and the spring, it's going to return when you close up the primaries. The secondaries will close. So let's keep working on this baby. decided to put an Allen head bolt on there instead of that other hex bolt. Actually stainless steel also. And we should be okay. There we go. And I like this because just tension up this bracket here. When we adjust the tension on the belt, just tighten up this right here. It's perfect. I gotta go get another fuel pump for this. The gas that was in the other carburetor was all kind of like smelled like turpentine, really bad. So right now I'm draining the gas off the whatever gas is left in the tank, draining that out, and I'm just gonna go buy another pump. Hopefully that takes care of that. I'm not going to put old gas in this carburetor, at least not yet. Well, not ever. We're not going to use the old gas in the new carb anyway, so just wait for the fuel pump down there, put it on, I'm going to put the other radiator on, and that'll be it for today. There's only 2 screws holding this thing on. So again, when they bought this truck, I guess they gave up on the project and didn't finish it. So we're gonna take care of all these things. This radiator here is for a 6-cylinder, and what happens is the water inlet is on the left side over here on the pump. It's on this side over here. So they had a hose running down across and up and over into here. So I just ended up getting the right radiator for it. Radiator we took off, you could see where the inlet is on the right side. This is the new one here that has it on the left side, or rather, let me see how this goes, like this. Has it rather on the left side, that's on the right side. And the other good thing about this radiator is it has the cooling transmission cooler on there. That one does not. So they went ahead and rigged up this. I don't know if I should just leave it on there or replace the hoses and just let it cool itself. It'll actually be cleaner, I guess. But I don't like this. This just doesn't suit me at all. Anyway, let's put the radiator on and see where we're at. got the radiator in place. It's actually on there pretty solid. And I am going to redo these transmission lines. They're kind of crimped. I was looking at the ones on the back side. They're not really all that well bent. But I'm going to put the lower radiator hose, get rid of that cooler there, and connect them directly onto the radiator cooler down here, down this area down there. So then hopefully UPS shows up with the new fuel pump today. We get this thing running again. I'm going to chase all these wires again. Well, not chase, cover them up and trace those wires, see what's going on with those, and fix the ignition switch right there. But that's where we're at. I'll get this thing going and hopefully be cruising it this weekend. Thanks again for watching. Have a good day, be safe, and enjoy the rest of the week.